This is going to be fun to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to WWE Bash In Comedy Central episode number 3. I'm your host, the Boss Chase Carter. And this week we're going to be doing something a little different. Normally I come up here, open up the show with some of my old jokes. This week we're going to be just doing some funny moments from The Rock. Actually, you're going to be hearing some of the funniest things that happened in Rock's career. So I think this will be pretty cool today. We also want to take the time to thank the sponsors, Domino's, for sponsoring the podcast and sponsoring the WWE All Results page, which is, this is my podcast, and also the WWE All Results page is my page. And right now at Domino's, I want to tell you right now, they got a large 3 topping for $7.99. That is an amazing deal. Get 3 toppings for $7.99. And then choose any 2 or more for $5.99 each. And then they got a medium 2 topping, homemade, yes, homemade folks, pan crust pizzas for $8.99. That's an amazing deal. And you can place your order at Domino's.com. And yes, of course, they deliver. And yes, their pizza is absolutely amazing. And we thank each and one of y'all for tuning in here. And we hope you enjoy this because, each week we try to do something a little different. So I may not always start off the show with my jokes I do. Next week we might do that again. But right now we're going to go right to it, to Rock's funniest moments. Hope you enjoy.
Triple H, let The Rock understand this for a second. Last week on Raw, he beat your ass in a cage match. And now this week, you're the #1 contender for the WWF title? Well, The Rock realizes why that is, because you got a 3-foot nose, you turn it sideways, and stick it straight up Vince's ass! Triple H, The Rock says, at this pay-per-view fully loaded, #1 contender or no #1 contender, The Rock is going to do to you exactly what he does best, and that's lay the smack down on your candy ass! Now, on to badass Billy Gunn. The Rock understands what took place. The night you won King of the Ring, you got down on your knees, put your little hands together, and you said a prayer, and it sounded like this. Oh, dear God. You see, my name's Billy, and I just won King of the Ring, but there's one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck. And then at that point, Billy, your house started to shake, the heavens opened up, and God himself spoke to you and said this, Bob, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is. You are absolutely right. You do suck. But there is one thing and one thing only you can do. You must go find the man who is simply electrifying. You must go find The Rock. Oh my God, anybody but The Rock. Know your role and shut your mouth. And then, Billy, as fear went through your body, tears went down your cheek, and piss rolled down your leg, your house started to shake again, the clouds parted, the heavens opened, and what seemed like millions of voices all said to you in unison, Jabroni, if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Hey, I'm Andrew Hales, and I'm doing the Tide Challenge.
Today, that's where you take your favorite piece of clothing, get it as messy as possible, and you see if Tide can get it out.
We are less than a week away from one of the biggest challenges of your career, competing for the WWF title in a match you've never competed in before. A Hell in a Cell match where you and 5 other men
Finally, The Rock has come back to New Jersey. Just this short, as for the very first time, Kevin Kelly, The Rock, stood right in this arena and called you an ugly hermaphrodite. Is this short, as this Sunday night at Armageddon, The Rock will be in hell in a cell. This is going to be the most brutal match The Rock has ever been in. The dangerousest match The Rock has ever been in. The Hell in a Cell. And it doesn't matter, Kevin Kelly, what you call it. Whether it's called a Hell in a Cell, a Rage in a Cage, Penis in Uranus, the only thing that matters is that The Rock is going in this Sunday night to do exactly what he does best, lay it to smack it down, and get back The Rock's WWF title. And the fact of the matter is this, is that The Rock knows this Sunday night he has his work cut out for him. The Rock knows he's got 5 other guys he's got to compete with. And even if The Rock has got to beat Kurt Angle, which means I'm going to drink a big glass of milk, eat some chocolate chip cookies, and then maybe I'll take 3 Viagra. Or maybe The Rock is going to face Rikishi. Beat Rikishi. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people. I did it. Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty. has got to beat The Undertaker, the American Badass. Beat him so bad that one more time he'll raise up. Rest in peace. Or maybe The Rock has got to beat Triple H himself, which means he's got to beat the Game in the middle of the ring. And he has a $2 for a wife.
I can't believe he's saying this. Look at his nose. And there's one left.
Or maybe The Rock has got to beat Stone Cold Steve Austin, which means I gotta get in my pickup truck, drink some Steve Weiser, listen to some Backstreet Boys.
What? Backstreet Boys?
And that's the bottom line, because the great one said so.
Backstreet Boys? Oh, Bridge Boys, baby, but...
And one more thing. This Sunday night at Armageddon, The Rock is going to do all he can to win the WWF title. What The Rock is cooking. Well, as you can...
Did some great segments here, different promos that he did.
If it's important
And we got more coming up here after this short little intermission break here. What do y'all think so far? I mean, The Rock he was pretty funny back in the day, and still is.
It starts with a simple belief. The simpler, the better.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says. The Rock says, that's your damn goal.
Welcome, viewers, the most electrifying WWF champion of all time, the corporate champion. Welcome, the man who's going to defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. The Rock. Stand up, Michael. Clap your hands. The Rock, a three-time WWF champion, won the title last week in a ladder match over Mankind. Thanks to Paul White. Got something to say to this big man?
You know, Vince, maybe The Rock's hearing isn't all that great. He heard a couple of boos when he came out.
A couple? Don't listen to them, The Rock.
Like The Rock was saying, Vince, maybe his hearing isn't all that great. But Vince, The Rock just wants to know, did this big jabroni say that he single-handedly put the WWF title around The Rock's waist?
What? Well, he sort of said that, King. Wait a minute.
You're right. I said it. I'm just surprised you heard it when you got through that thick skull ears. I know. Vince,
Just a joke.
who is this Rudy Poo? Big time. Do you think that you can just walk your candy onto the Rock show? Oh no. That you can just walk your candy down Know Your Role Boulevard and actually have the audacity to speak to the great one that way? This is not good, Michael. The Rock says you should know your role and shut your mouth.
Whoa! Oh, it's my man!
Hey, Rock. No. Hey, Pebble. You better shut that big hole under your nose, or I'm gonna close it with my fists.
Oh no! You know what we have here in the corporation, we like to have fun. We like to make jokes. Good. Fool around, things of that nature, and have a good time.
Make jokes, The Rock's.
Uh-oh!
Let The Rock tell you something. You overgrown 500-pound bag of monkey crap.
No! This is serious, King. Trouble in McMahonville. Listen.
You are 3 seconds away, and The Rock means 3 seconds away from The Rock laying a smackdown on your candy.
Not the SmackDown! The Rock means it! He means it! No! Wait! Look at this! Mr. McMahon, get in there! No, don't get in there! Oh no! What's this thing he's doing in here? It's mankind last night on the 80s competition campaign to be second guest rep at WrestleMania in the main event!
We all just get along. It seems to me like what we need is a moderator, or better yet, a referee, and I've got just the guy for the job.
Oh no! Socko!
You see, what better way to show Commissioner Michaels that I've got the guts, the pride, and the intertesticular fortitude?
What?
To step inside the ring at WrestleMania as the second guest referee, than to referee my very first match tonight.
Wait a minute!
Inside that very ring. And why not see Paul White versus The Rock
Yeah! Oh no, wait a minute now.
for the WWF Championship?
Let's get it on! No! You stay out of this. You've been hit on the head one time too many. Right. You stay out of my business.
What do you say, champ?
Oh, guys, wait a minute!
Well, look like we can stand out here all night and talk about it, or we can just do it.
No, don't tell me this is gonna happen.
We can just do what? I'll tell you what. You want to go one-on-one with the Gray One?
Oh no.
Well, The Rock says the only thing you will be doing is checking your into the SmackDown Hotel. You want The Rock tonight? You got The Rock tonight if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Oh no!
You smell what
Mr. McMahon's world is falling apart right in front of our eyes! Can the corporation strut a lead? Paul White Rock for the title tonight! Can you believe it? No, I can't believe this! Something! Mr. McMahon is gonna have to get some control! I can't believe The Rock! King right here tonight!
And we got more coming up here with Rock Funny Moments after a short intermission, as always. YouTube now puts these little ads on here, so we gotta wait. Just wait 1 second. More on the way.
And the lovers of things green and leafy. It starts with a simple belief. The simpler, the better.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says. The Rock says, take your damn hole. Big Show, last night on Sunday Night Heat, you did something you never should have done, and that was put your big sweaty palms on the People's Champion.
And Big Show did it with a vengeance. I thought it was a big
Big Show, you think you impressed The Rock? Let The Rock make something perfectly clear to you, is you have never, and The Rock means ever impressed The Rock. From the time your crappy music hits, well, it's the Big Slow.
Big Slow? We'll pay for that.
And every single Rock fan stops, pauses, and takes a look, and they all say this: I'm going to take a leak. This guy sucks.
Big Show in the internet running like this.
Here's it with the people's ears.
And you walk down the Rock's ramp, and you step over the top rope like that's supposed to impress somebody, and then Big Show, you do something that is without a shadow of a doubt the most impressive thing The Rock has ever seen, and that's this.
See the feet hit, but The Rock got his hand raised.
Crime could have been committed. Oh my God! Look at the intensity.
Big Show, he wants Rock so bad the Big Show's shaking.
It's not good.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Philadelphia. Triple H, The Rock says this: seeing as he just won the Royal Rumble, it officially makes your days as a WWF champion numbered.
Oh my gosh.
Translation, at WrestleMania, The Rock is just gonna kick your monkey ass.
Of the sold-out crowd right in the palm of the people's hand.
Now on to you. 7 feet, 500 pounds of whining, bitching, moaning.
Just making the Big Show better.
The Rock's feet touch the ground first. Well, The Rock says it doesn't matter if The Rock's feet touch the ground first. It doesn't matter if The Rock's feet touch the ground. It doesn't matter where The Rock's feet touch. The ground, the mat, or straight up your big fat candy ass.
Oh my God. Not good. Calm down, Rock.
I'll tell you what, I don't think The Rock's making a very wise decision here, King, that the Big Show may tear The Rock
This
apart
ain't
right here.
NFL. There is no instant replay. The only thing that matters right now is The Rock has won the Royal Rumble. The Rock is going to WrestleMania, and The Rock stands before you and and you, the people's champion.
You know, Joe, seems that you and I seem to have a little common problem. To be that jackass up there with a big ego seems to be a common thorn in our sides. So I'll tell you what, tonight, you and I, we're going to team up.
What? Team up?
We're going to get in the ring against The Rock.
Uh-oh. Tonight?
And a partner of your choosing. That is, if you can go in the back and find one of those, what do you call them, Rock? Jabronis? That you like to put down so much? If you can get one of those jabronis to pal up with you, be your friend, and tag with you, then you got yourself a deal. If not, if one of those jabronis won't tag with you, then you and I, we're going to have ourselves a little handicap match with The Rock.
2-on-1. They'll tear The Rock apart, King. And who's going to be The Rock's partner? Some jabroni, maybe?
Well, The Rock says this. If there is someone in the back who wants to team with The Rock, then that's fine. The Rock doesn't need it. The Rock doesn't want it. The Rock says this. Against you and you, 2-on-1 against the Great One means this. Is one way or the other, come hell or high water, bet your candy asses, you will smell what The Rock is cooking.
Is he going to have 2-on-1 with the...
Many sleep aids have pain meds.
And there's a great segment there from our great one, The Rock. And like I said, we got more coming up here in just a moment. This is fun, ain't it? Listen to some of the great Rock's funniest moments of all time. And there's so many of them. We can't get to all of them right now, but we're going to be getting to them as many as we can.
Smell what The Rock is cooking?
The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says. The Rock says, The Rock says, know your damn role. Finally, The Rock has come back to Nashville. Chris Jericho, The Rock says that tag team wrestling really isn't in his repertoire. But tonight, The Rock will team with you as long as The Rock can get that Olympic goof to know his role and shut his mouth.
Oh my God! The Rock can get team with Y2J! Kurt Angle's men.
The Rock could care less about Kurt Angle. The only real reason why The Rock is teaming with you tonight is to get his hands on the Big Show.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Big Show, The Rock says this. He has heard your complaints. He has seen your footage. And The Rock says this. You are absolutely right.
What? The Rock admitting?
The Rock says you are right. The Rock's feet did touch the ground first. You are right. The Rock did call you a jabroni. And you are right. These people, they, The Rock's people, boo your candy ass.
I can't believe Rock's provoking a 500-pound, over 7-foot-tall man like him. Oh. Tonight, King, we're all going to get that that same ring and get it on.
The Big Show, you want to know why they boo you? You know why they don't treat you with the respect that you think you deserve? You see, The Rock has a little bit of video footage of his own.
Uh-oh, what could this be?
The Rock has some video footage of the one thing you think you do best. So The Rock says, roll the footage.
What? Oh, boy. Big Show is livid.
He just showing The Rock lifting his arm up in the air.
Just in case you didn't digest that, let's look at it one more time from a different angle.
Uh-oh.
It's actually The Rock lifting the Big Show's hand up, making fun of him here.
Why are you laughing?
Now, Big Show, seeing as you have a third grade education, maybe you'll understand it one more time in slow motion.
Oh, Rock, I wouldn't do this if I were you. Look at
it. He's really making the Big Show mad now.
Look at the look on the Show's face. He's shaking with anger.
You see, Big Show, that is why they boo you. That is why they don't treat you with respect. Because you whine, you moan, and you complain. But me, why? Why you boo me? Don't boo me. You should cheer me. Don't boo me. Oh, shut your mouth. Big Show, the Great One says this. He realizes that you are 7 feet. He realizes that you are 500 pounds, and The Rock realizes that you are, without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest threat in The Rock's career. And come No Way Out, don't worry about the crowds. Come No Way Out, don't worry about whether or not they boo you. The only thing you should worry about, Big Show, is this. Is how are you going to stop the Brahma Bull from kicking your candy ass and going to WrestleMania?
Okay, folks, so we're going to do one more here. We got time to do one more, and then we're going to have to wrap it up. But I think I think this is fun, and I think that we might do a part 2 to this at a different time. So stay tuned, guys, and we got another one coming up right here.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says. The Rock says, no you damn roll.
Well, certainly, Rock, I've got to ask you a few questions. First and foremost, we know you have a date with the Big Show coming up at No Way Out. The winner of that contest goes to WrestleMania to battle for the WWF Championship. A question we'll also answer at No Way Out is who goes to WrestleMania as the champion. We found out earlier tonight, Rock, that Cactus Jack...
Kevin Kelly, The Rock says this. You asked The Rock about WrestleMania. You asked The Rock about No Way Out. You asked The Rock about Cactus Jack. Well, let The Rock ask you a question. Have you ever had any pie?
Yeah, Rock, as a matter of fact, I had a piece of apple pie earlier this afternoon, and it was very delicious.
Well, it looks like you've had more than one piece of apple pie, obviously, Kevin. But The Rock's not talking about apple pie. The Rock is talking about poontang pie.
Well, Rock, I don't mean to brag, but, you know, come on. I mean, you're talking about me here as far as whether or not I've had a piece of poontang pie before in my life. I mean, come on. That's...
Don't lie to The Rock. You have never had a piece of poontang pie. But The Rock says this, jabroni, today is your lucky day. Because over here to the right, The Rock has your very first piece of poontang pie.
Thanks, Rock. I really appreciate that.
It's a t-shirt of The Rock and it has poontang pie on it.
Know your role, don't move your head. The Rock says this. The question was asked, who is the champion at WrestleMania going to face? Is it going to be The Rock or is it going to be the Big Show? Well, that's not the question. The question is who is The Rock going to face at WrestleMania? Is it going to be Triple H or is it going to be Cactus Jack? One way or the other, The Rock could care less. Because you see, Big Show, do you actually think that you're going to stand in the way of The Rock at WrestleMania? Do you think you're going to stand in the way of Destiny at No Way Out? The Rock says this, Big Show, The Rock was meant to go to WrestleMania. The Rock was meant to electrify the millions and millions of Rock's fans. And Big Show at No Way Out, The Rock says he was meant to take his big right hand, slap the fat off your and give it back to you. Is poontang pie boring you, Kevin? Are you a little cum-see, cum-sa? Well, The Rock says this. You just sit there and you enjoy the poontang pie. It's going to be a long time before you have poontang pie like that again. You'll thank The Rock one day, jabroni. The Rock says this. Now, on to tonight. Cactus Jack, you got yourself in a situation where it's 5-on-1. Well, The Rock says this. Tonight, your situation is not 5-on-1. It's 5-on-2. The Rock says he's kicked your candy asses for years. And on to the Radicals, on to Benoit, on to Malenko, on to Guerrero, on to Saturn, on to Pluto, on to Neptune, on to Uranus. Oh, it doesn't matter what your names are. Uranus! The Rock says this. Is let The Rock welcome you to The Rock's world in The Rock's way. You want to brag about your contracts? Well, The Rock says this. All you four jabronis, take your little contracts, roll them up real nice. Put rubber bands around them, turn them some sideways, and stick them straight up your candy. Shouldn't be making those guys mad now. Smell what The Rock is cooking.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to put a bow around this episode right here. I want to thank each and one of y'all for tuning in. Once again, I want to thank my sponsors, Domino's, for sponsoring the podcast and sponsoring the WWE results page. Shout out to them. Place your order right now at Domino's.com, and they got a great deal right now. They're promoting right now is large street topping for $7.99. A large street topping right now. Sounds really good right now, doesn't it? We're going to be doing a part 2 to Rock's funniest moments at a later time, so stay tuned. It'll be coming up next week. I'll probably be doing another one here. And we're going to close it out with the second theme song, America Fuck Yeah. So enjoy the show, the same song here, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good Sunday.
America.
Suck my
Bullshit. Books.
Ha ha ha.